Hello internet friends. In this video, looks like I'm going to open up a aircraft spruce box. And I wonder what is inside. And spoiler alert, it's a bunch of AN bolts. In fact, I got this handy AN bolt gauge guide, however you say that. But anyway, it's handy because you just put the bolt on there and it tells you what size AN bolt it is, and it was like $10. So highly recommend getting that if you need to figure out what AN bolt you have in your hand. And it says Spruce for $10. But yeah, I was making an order from Spruce anyway to get some sealant, and I was only missing like $10 worth of bolts from the wing kit, so I figured I'll just order them from Spruce instead of waiting for Vans to get back to me. In fact, they haven't even responded to my email yet of the parts that I was missing, so I might need to call them or email somebody else tomorrow. Okay, so I also went to the store and got some parts. I went to the auto parts store and got a nifty tool, or nifty tubing deburrer. So it deburrs the outside and inside of the tube, the 3/8 inch fuel tube when you cut it. So that's nice. I got a new cutter because the mini cutter wasn't doing, it wasn't making edges as crisp as I wanted it to. And then I also went to Lowe's and got a tube bender to replace the crappy tube bender that I got, surprisingly, from Aircraft Spruce. So yeah, the Lowe's one works a lot better, and it doesn't leave deep cuts in the tube when you bend it. So works so much better. Now for the fun / exhausting part of trying to make a hardline aluminum fuel line. It only took me 3 or 4 or 5 tries. Yeah, I guess it's an art, right? So it's more art than science, or I guess if you had the right tools, it could be more science than art, but all I have is a tube bender and a flare tool. So I'm just eyeballing it, looking, you know, I know that if I put 2 45-degree bends in there, then I can just trim each end until it fits. So that was my goal. Okay, let's see, what else? I also got some of the dispenser tubes. Oh, what are they called? For the pneumatic sealant gun. I got some tubes to put sealant in. I got, I think, 2.5 ounce and 6 ounce tubes. I don't know that I'm going to need the 6 ounce tube until I start building the fuel tank. But probably the 2.5 inch tube I'll definitely use to seal the underside of the exhaust shroud there. Which I don't think I'll get to for a couple more videos because in this video I'm working on the connection from the fuel valve to the fuel pump, and then next I'm going to work on the connection from the fuel pump to the firewall. And then after that, I realized that now would be a good time to paint before I put the side skins on. And I have to put the side skins on to finalize the fuel lines going out to the wings. And before I do that, I have to rivet the 2 halves of the fuselage together. So I think I realized tonight that sometime soon I need to figure out how to paint this, and I probably need to figure out how to paint it before I rivet it to the firewall. So I guess that will come up in a future video. And no videos will happen next week because I will be in Hawaii for work all week. So that will give me a week to think about how I'm going to paint this. It seems like there's still like a month or two of work to do before I can start on my wings. But don't worry, I will probably get it done because I want to be out of the hangar before summer starts. That's a lofty goal. Summer is gonna start in like May, I know it. And then yeah, we'll see how hot it actually gets. Okay, and if I was gonna summarize this video, it would be to make a checklist for building a fuel line. And that checklist is cut the fuel line, put on the AN fittings, actually put on the, what is it, the nut, then put on the sleeve, then flare the end. Many lines were sacrificed because that order was not followed. And if you want to talk about building fuel lines, come join our Slack group. The link is in the description, and I will see you in the next video.